Hey everybody, welcome back to Music and Wood. Today we're going to look at this incredibly cheap guitar that I purchased off of eBay for under $70. I haven't opened it yet, so we'll be surprised together at what's inside of this box. Hopefully it is a guitar and it's not actually a box of rocks. But let's cut it open and see what's inside. Let's actually show it to you. So, we did get a guitar. We can see it came in this very nicely packed, thin packing material. Surely kept it safe in whatever journey on its way over from China it made. And we can peel it right off, rip it right off of there. Wonderful. Well, that doesn't look too bad. We've got a black guitar, kind of the fake tortoise pick guard there, and a unfinished maple neck. It weighs about 1 pound. It is the lightest thing I have picked up to play in forever, so let's see. No markings on the back on the neck plate there. No markings on the headstock anywhere. So, we have some completely unbranded, no-name guitar. What else did we get in here? World's best gig bag ever. Throw that away. And a awesome strap and pick. Throw that out here. All right, good stuff now. We've got some tools and a trem bar. Okay, let's put that right in there. That's $1 million right there. Excellent. All done. Good to go. This guitar is done. See you later. Nope, just kidding. All right, we also have the world's worst cable with absolutely zero shielding. Throw that one away too. But we're left with a guitar. Let's tune it up and see how it plays. Oh, yeah. That's good. It gents. Oh, it gents for good. All right, well, I'm done. That's all. Let's tune it up here, actually. Well, these are some of the absolutely worst and grindiest tuning pegs I have ever felt. Maybe there's something we can do about that. As I'm tuning this guitar, it is making crazy creaky sounds, and the action's getting higher and higher and higher. I am scared for my life. This guitar might explode at any minute. And it's tuned. Kinda. Maybe not. Still not in tune. That's kind of an E major chord. All right, we'll go with it. So in looking here at the guitar, some more first impressions. The tuners are junk. The string trees are kind of crazy. I think those are probably bending as we are tuning. The nut is a pretty cheap plastic nut. All of the frets look absolutely horrible. They kind of scare me and make me think I might need another tetanus shot if I play this guitar. In fact, some of them are actually rusted around the fret ends, and they are definitely poking out the sides of the neck. Also, it is the unfinished neck as well. It's a natural wood look. And the pickguard itself doesn't look too horrible. It's got plastic covering on that. Let's peel that off. Wouldn't it be funny if I put the volume onto the tone potentiometer? Ha, that would be some joke on somebody. Actually, joke's on me. Ha! Let's see if it's still in tune. Sad face. Not at all. Okay. Well, while it's in tune, let's plug it into an amp and see what it sounds like. It's absolutely wretched. I think the nut's probably binding and having a hard time here, so we really can't stay in tune whatsoever. Also, the action on this guitar is just outrageous. It's like a mile away. The strings are a mile away from the fretboard. And the intonation is, well, obviously, absolute junk. So, I think we should try to set this guitar up. I've got all the necessary tools to try and set this up and get it to be a little more playable. So, cut to the setup montage. A playable guitar. When it came out of the box, it was absolutely wretched. Anyone picking this guitar up would probably want to go cry in a corner because nothing was set up correctly, nothing was adjusted correctly. There were even screws loose on the bridge. So, I had to do a lot of work to this, spent a few hours working on the guitar, going from top to bottom, getting everything in good order, and I have to say now, it is a decent guitar to play. I actually finished working on this guitar about a week ago and have played it over the past week, seeing how it feels and seeing how it stays in tune. And although it is a little bit odd being very light, it's still a guitar and it plays decently well. Let's look at all of the things that I had to do to make this guitar decently playable. We'll start at the top and go to the bottom. At the top we've got the tuning pegs. They were very crunchy and notchy, so I oiled those up. And now they're a little bit better. Not anywhere near perfect, but they're decent. The nut was absolute junk. The slots were horrible, and it was just brittle plastic. So we knocked that out and found that the nut slot was uneven. So actually on the low E side, the nut slot was a little bit lower. I had to shim up that side. So now, with this replacement nut that I've put in the guitar, it sits evenly across the neck. So we had to do some repair work there to get that to work. Then all of the frets were sprouted just a bit, so they were cutting your hands as you go up and down. Now they're very smooth because I filed those all, so they're very smooth. And there wasn't a single level fret on this neck. Every fret required some work. So after painstakingly leveling every fret, I then polished them so that they were smooth and string bends were nice and glass-like and not crunchy. Moving further down, the pickups weren't great. I replaced them with some not great pickups as well. They were Alnico pickups off of Amazon Chinese Special for 30 bucks or so. Really, what I was just interested in getting at is replacing the white pickup covers with the black ones to match the black nut to go with the black body. I thought it would be a cool aesthetic. But with the new pickups, it is a little bit hotter, a little bit brighter, just ever so slightly. They're not the Texas Special, but they are definitely a little better than what came with the guitar. The electronics themselves weren't great, but I didn't replace those. They seemed to work well enough. One very interesting thing is that the screws down here on the bridge were not totally screwed in, so I had to tighten those. That was an easy fix. That is really the crux of all of the problems with the guitar and what I did to fix them and make it decently playable. So let's go ahead and hear what it sounds like. Well, it's playable. Is it great? No. Is it decent? Yes. After hours of work, setting up the guitar, fixing everything, it's now something that I did enjoy playing. I had fun, and that's what really matters, is having fun when you're making music. I would highly suggest that any new guitar player out there looking for their first guitar, avoid guitars under $100 because they are more trouble than they are worth. If you've got the $150 to $250, I would definitely suggest to look at a Squire or something comparable. They are great guitars, and I have a few Squires myself. I've had them for years, and I love playing them. That's about it. Don't buy this guitar. Buy something else. I'll see you next time on Music and Wood.